And the blustery wind will be easing down, not as windy over the next few days, but it is going to remain quite changeable as we head towards the weekend.
Everywhere you looked today, I wouldn't have fancied being on the McGilligan ferry there behind you.
No, the parts of the north coast had gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour. As you can see, it was pretty choppy, probably not very pleasant being on board there. Yes, very blustery for the time of year, Declan. So you may be glad to know that the winds aren't going to be as much of a feature as we head towards the weekend. There'll be brighter sunny spells, but it's still far from settled. There's still showers in the forecast, and with a northwesterly drift, well, the temperatures are still generally below average. But it wasn't just about the winds today. We had quite a lot of showers through the first part of the day, rattling through on those blustery winds. But as you can see, they've been easing away, so it is a drier and brighter end to the day this evening. Still quite gusty, but as we go through the night, those winds will be starting to ease down. And apart from the odd shower, many inland areas dry, fairly clear, but also quite cool, anywhere between 6 and 9 degrees. So at least the winds are a good bit lighter tomorrow. It is going to end up a day of bright spells and showers again, but the other way round compared to today. It'll start out dry, cool, lots of sunshine, and then the cloud starts to gather as the day wears on, especially through the afternoon, and that's when we start to see the showers developing, especially later in the afternoon into the evening. They will be hit and miss, but where you get them, some could be heavy, and with those light winds could be quite prolonged as well. But those light winds also mean that highs of 15 to 17 Celsius won't feel quite as cool as it did today. So for the second day of the Stendhal Festival, well, you may want to pack something waterproof just in case. And I have to say, in Dublin, it's more or less the same sort of story if you're heading to the Hosier concert. And there's a chance of something a bit more prolonged coming in tomorrow evening. Some of that could drift up towards Northern Ireland for tomorrow night. But once it gets out of the way, we're back to bright spells and showers, quite breezy on Saturday, not as much as today. Those showers spreading inland from the north and west, some will be heavy. And again on Sunday, sunshine and showers, some heavy, especially in the afternoon.
Angie, thank you very much. It's going to be an interesting night. Election coming.